Hey, this is Sam Black with my second standard match with bees. I'm on the draw with a hand that is pretty questionable. This would be a very reasonable hand to mulligan. I'm gonna slightly greedily keep it, which I definitely wouldn't do if I didn't have a temple, but having a flexible, powerful spell is good, and having an Elven Mystic when I'm on the draw is pretty important. So I think it's loose but not unreasonable to keep this. I don't know what my opponent's deck is, but I'm pretty sure that I'll trade if my opponent attacks, since I have plenty of mana and preserving my life against a white aggro deck seems reasonable. Alright, so I'm playing against a white-black warrior theme deck. I know this is an archetype that Craig Wesco worked on some when we were testing and wasn't satisfied with anything he could come up with. Let's look for some business. Like, not that. Couple of 3/3s. This isn't really going well on any level. I don't know if even drawing a Hornet Nest saves me, since my opponent's likely playing black removal. This is really going as badly as possible. This makes me look very stupid for keeping this hand. Yeah, and I don't have any odds at this point. A little late to the party, Hornet Nest. Alright, so Magma Spray and Rending Volley both seem great, as does Chandra and Storm Breath and Whisperwood. I'm on the play. Xenagos actually makes pretty good blockers here. Ash Cloud doesn't seem great. I think I can trim Cord. I think I can actually trim Tactics because I'm worried about keeping creatures in play at all. I'm really heavy. I think even though Chandra's +1 kills some of my opponent's creatures, it's probably not where I need to be. This is probably actually too much mana for the amount of removal that I have. I'm going to trim a Mystic and a Caryatid. And this is probably too much top end, but it feels really powerful. I'm just going to assume Tactics is like bigger than I need to be. Requires too much setup and is more win more than I want. I just want cheap removal. This hand looks good. This hand is really pretty great. I'll be very impressed by my opponent's deck if I somehow lose this one. I think I don't need cord. I guess I could have attacked there, but I don't really think that my opponent's life total is a relevant part of this game. I don't really want to let my opponent like go swamp, downfall, Corsair, and then trade 2 for 2. I think I kill the chief. Rager would be reasonable too, but with Chandra I think I want to keep my... and Plukernos, I think I just keep my opponent's toughness down. Eller's stance. Saving that instead of killing Plukernos I'm fine with. Let's play Xenagos and then plus it. And then play Chandra and 0 it to try to find a land. Play this thing. I didn't find a land, but that's fine. Alright, so I'm looking to build a board state something like that. we saw that Chandra is good, but that Sheaf of the Edge stops it from being incredible potentially. Valorous Stance makes me a little hesitant about these Whisperwoods. Maybe I just don't want so many of these. Maybe this is actually bigger than I need to go. Planeswalkers are worse on the draw, but these Planeswalkers feel very good in this matchup. Yeah, I think this is still roughly where I want to be. This hand will not work. This is better. This is interesting. So if I play Elf, then I can play Whisperwood next turn, but I get really destroyed by Bioblight. So I'm actually just going to play the Hornet Nest, which might be wrong, but especially since, I mean, obviously Hornet Nest isn't great against Bloodshin Rager, but it is very good with Chandra if I draw red next turn. Interesting. I think I have to just play this and use the 0. It can go pretty badly, but it also goes really well if my opponent doesn't have a removal spell. It's not exactly how I expected that turn to play out, but it works for me. Should probably attack with something. So I'll attack with the Satyr because it does the most damage. Yeah. Alright, those games were more like how I would expect a match like that to play out.